In local news, the Southern Alberta Cardiac Centre of Excellence has received a huge boost in its fundraising campaign. A private donation of $500,000 came in today from local resident Shilpa Stalker, who shares why she feels it's so important to have a cardiac centre in Lethbridge.
I hear all the stats about cardiac being the #1 killer in Southern Alberta. My family and I heard about what Dr. Zelke was trying to do in the South Zone, and it really touched our hearts. My father and several close to us have already received care, the best available care in Lethbridge, but we just feel that if we could make sure that those services are available here, so that we're not just consulting but admitting here, so that folks like my dad, if he needed in the future, could receive that care from admitting all the way to discharge here, where we could be close and relieve some of the pressure that is on transportation. That was our biggest motivator, to say we need these services close to here.
We're going to have the ability, if somebody has a heart attack, to keep them in Lethbridge, to be able to do a test called an angiogram or an angioplasty, where we can go in and open up a blood vessel that's clogged up. We no longer have to send them to Calgary. We know that time is heart, and so the longer it takes, the more your heart gets compromised. We'll be able to do it in a more timely manner here now, be able to keep them here and look after them. You know, through this process, we're having more cardiologists come to the city, which will be a benefit to this area as well. So, you know, this space, although it may be concrete and lights, it actually is hope.
Well, because heart disease is our #1 killer in the South Zone, any form of services that we are able to provide, whether that's educational, interventional, just whole around seamless care closer to home makes a difference.
The project will substantially elevate the standard of cardiac health care at the two Southern Alberta regional hospitals in Lethbridge and Medicine Hat.